In a world where no one can be trusted, sons kill fathers, fathers kill sons, lovers betray one another, and brothers stab each other in the back. The question remains, who is the most evil character in the Power universe? What up, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about who is the most evil character in the Power universe, my top 5 rankings. Make sure to drop your list in the comment section, or just drop who you think is the most evil Power character. The funny thing about my list is that a few of the characters on my list are actually some of my favorite Power characters. I've always found myself rooting for either the bad guy or the underdog in movies and TV shows. My all-time favorite character from either movies or TV is my twin, Nino Brown. And I know Nino Brown was one evil man, even though I don't know if he was more evil than the Power characters on my top 5 list. Concerning New Jack City, I can't stand Ice-T to this day because of that movie. Getting me to my list. At number 5, I have Andre Coleman. Dre was just ruthless. That's what landed him on my list. And he definitely had some of the best kills on the whole show. I think his death, being burned alive, was a symbol of how evil he actually was. I think the kill that made a lot of people hate Dre was when he killed Donovan, who just got done helping save Dre and his daughter. Dre straight up told him, "I ain't tell you to do that." Dre also killed a priest, a dirty priest, but still a priest, Father Callahan. Like I said, he also had some of the best kills on the whole show when he killed BG and when he was working with Alphonse on the corner and stabbed that random drug dealer. Both of those kills was just cold. Then there was the fact that Dre couldn't be trusted by nobody. He broke into his mom's house and stole her jewelry collection. And when he was supposed to go into WITSEC, he told them to bring his daughter, but leave the mother behind. Basically taking his daughter from her mother without even getting the mother's permission. At number 4, I have Monet Tejada. Monet is on my list primarily because she's killed not one, but 2 of her children's fathers. I'm not saying she didn't have good personal reasons for killing both of them. It's just the fact that she didn't even take into consideration how it would affect her kids. Monet is cold-hearted, and much like Dre, she can't be trusted by anyone. And unlike most of the parents in the Power universe, Monet actually forced her kids to get into the life and become drug dealers. The only child she let live a life outside the life was Zeke, and that's probably because she didn't raise him herself. Kane said he is the way he is because Monet made him that way, and neither Drew or Diana really wanted to be part of the life in the first place, but she forced them into it. Getting me to number 3 on my list, Walter Flynn. Since Force has only had 1 season so far, Walter hasn't had as much screen time as my other characters on the list, but I still had to put Walter on the list because even he called himself the devil. We also know Walter is based upon the fact how he talked to Diamond and because he didn't want Vic to be with Gloria. Walter also went and killed all those Serbs knowing it would fall back on him, but they would come for Vic as their revenge because Walter would be sitting safe in his mansion while he's putting his own son life at risk. Then when it's all said and done, he blamed Tommy Egan, knowing Tommy had nothing to do with that. He also at one point told his daughter Claudia to wear something that would spark the interest of the police chief and put a little sugar on it. Getting me to my top 2 most evil characters in the Power universe. At 2, I have Raquel Thomas, the queen of the South Side. Like Howard told Unique, this girl don't play by any rules. She will snitch on anyone who stands in her way without even blinking an eye. Then we also know she's the one who put the hit out on D-Wiz, a 15-year-old kid. But what got her to number 2 on the list is when she tried to get her own son to kill his father, the man she also lied to for 15 years and didn't even tell him the child was his. And of course, this is different than Tariq killing Ghost or Tommy killing Teresi. Ghost was trying to make Tariq turn himself in for murder, and Teresi was a snitch. Not to mention the fact they both knew exactly what they were doing. At the time Kanan shot Howard, he didn't even know who he was. He only thought he was shooting a man who was trying to jeopardize his family's future, according to his mother, Rock. Then to put the cherry on top, she broke her brother, then grabbed him by the head and told him she owns him. Getting me to the most evil power character in my personal opinion, and that is none other than Kanan Stark. Of course, when you're raised by Rock, what do you expect? We see in Raising Kanan, Kanan's relationship with his cousin Jukebox, who he eventually killed. Then there's the fact he killed his own son, Sean. Now, I'm not saying Sean didn't provoke Kanan to do what he did. He was saying some real harsh and nasty things. But still, to kill your own son is just cold-blooded. But that is still not what put Kanan at the #1 spot on my list. It was when he killed that old woman that landed him at my #1 spot. That kill definitely didn't sit well with me because I am a grandma's boy. My grandma helped raise me and was the only person in my corner several times in my life, including during my bed in prison. Rest in heaven to my grandma. But the lady Kanan killed was just an innocent civilian who thought she had a nice boy carrying her groceries home for her. And there you have it, my top 5 list of the most evil characters in the Power universe. Leave your list in the comment section.